Welcome back if you're joining us from another video. If you're joining us for the first time, hello! You have today some Ninja Turtle toys, but let's first ask the little boy if he wants some Ninja Turtles. Hey Blake, do you like Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
Do you really like Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
Why don't you open up my storage back in the back? My storage case in the back.
Okay.
See what's in there.
That's a bit stuck.
This is my son's giant Leo storage case, by the way. So, it's got a big storage thing out the back, and there might be some goodies in there. You gotta pull it down, baby. Remember? Pull it down. What's in there? Ooh, we have a Super Donnie from the Vintage series. Woo!
And Mousers.
Mousers! He's wanted Mousers for ages. Chomp, 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 chomp. What else is in there, baby?
And here we are with him.
Oh, and vintage Rocksteady.
And there's a gun.
And a random stormtrooper gun. How did that get in there? Anything else, baby? No, Leo's pool. Awesome. Let's open them up and have a look. Yeah, I can't do Ninja Turtle voices, sorry. Right, so we're back. Here's Blake and Giant Leo. Now, we are going to do a separate toy review on Giant Leo. He's really cool. Blake has a Giant Leo and a Medium Leo that turns into an entire play set. We'll do this in another video, but for now, my boy has been waiting for one of these for a very long time. And it's right in the front here. It is the Baxter Stockman Meowsers. That's who makes them, right, Bella? Baxter Stockman.
Yes.
He has been asking for these for ages, and I've been looking everywhere. Finally found them, and I'm so excited I did, because these are one of the few things that he's been asking me over and over and over again. He asked me. He actually doesn't ask for too much stuff. Mummy just brings it home when he's been good. So on the back, it has a short list of what you can get, and it has a description of the Mousers, Scrappy, Fierce, Robotic Army by Baxter Stockman as a creator, blah, blah, blah. So a short thing. So there isn't too much artwork. Little turtle artwork out the front and the name. Here you go, bud. Rip into it.
Yeah, I want to keep the yes. That's the yes. I need to keep that. Another actual yes.
Yep, and pass the plastic to Mama.
Oops.
Oh, here we go.
Mouses.
Alright, so he's got them out here. One of them jumped out. One of them was so eager to come out, it jumped out of the packet. Now, they're all pretty similar.
His head come off.
Oh no, there's a head come off already. No, it went back straight on. So let's have a look how they move. Get them in focus. Come on, camera. So they open and close just like the Mousers do. There's the laser, which they use to search and light up. Their legs move as well. There is 2 different colors. Oh, actually, there's 3 different colors. There's light gray, this dark gray. I'm just making sure they all move the same, and black. So I don't know if there's different levels of security for the colors. I haven't seen that in the show, but there is 7 of them. So that's really cool, and that you get quite a lot, so you can use them just like they are in the show and have them chase the turtles, and the turtles beat the crap out of them, basically. Do the turtles beat the crap out of them, babe?
Yes.
Okay, so you set those ones up on the little stand there, however you want them to do. Now, inside the package, very basic packaging. It wasn't, they weren't sellotaped in or anything like that. We just opened this up and they all kind of fell out. In the pack there is a checklist of all the cool things you can get. It's a very small checklist. There is actually more than that you can get, but a small checklist that you can look.
Ooh.
What do we got? What is Monday going to open up next? Oh, we're going to... Now these are the classic collection, originally released in 1993. So these were originally released in 1993. My son's favorites being Donatello. If I could get a giant Donatello, I would, but unfortunately there was only Giant Leo. And these just look like how I remember the Ninja Turtles to be. So I thought he was super cool, so I grabbed him. On the back of the vintage packets, you have a look at the original cartoon. Now, in the original cartoon, Splinter was actually a man. He mutated into a rat because the last creature that he touched was a rat. And he used to be a ninja guy, and I know in the new movies now he's a rat that's mutated into a human, just like the turtles mutated into human. But in the original that I remember, he was a man, which I thought was actually really cool. And there was a whole love interest thing between Splinter and Shredder and some lady. Some lady. I was actually hoping to get this one here. I could not find it anywhere, which was this Krang 1988. Because he looks so amazing. Look at Shredder. Shredder looks like such a dork. And Splinter kind of looks a bit dorky too. The turtles don't look as fierce as they do today. They kind of have a bit of a comic element to them, but that's kind of cool. Look at the foot soldiers as well. They're kind of purple and blue. So these ones are really kind of down memory lane for us adults, and a bit weird. The kids think they're a bit weird because they're so cartoony looking, but still super cool. So easy peasy, just like that to get into. My boy, hey Sweet Pea, you gonna set up the Mousers for Mummy? My boy's, he's already checking the list so he can put out feelers for, hey, one's really cool, Mummy. Alright, so let's get into it. So there is a little tie here at the back, and I have no scissors to do it. Oh, it came apart. Cool. This has all been really easy. There is a shield. There is a, what? There is a, well, we'll have a look at that up close, and maybe someone else can explain the significance of that. And oh gosh, it looks to be like a magic bracelet. So first off though, we're going to look at Superhero Donnie. Wow. Donnie is not looking like his usual Nickelodeon nerdy self. Donnie is looking like a superhero. Let's have a look at the articulation. There is shoulder movement. There is elbow movement, no hand movement. And the same on this side. One thing to note is that Donnie is like some of the He-Man figures. If you remember back in the day, they had like, they could punch, man. So Donnie has a spring, like a spring or elastic loaded waist. So he punches.
Mommy.
Pew, it's Batman versus Ninja Turtles. Yes, baby?
If we got a double up of the mouses, we could have even more mouses.
Yes, you could get even more mouses. This is how much he wants the Mousers. He's not happy with one pack. He wants 14 Mousers. What's this kid trying to do? Kill me? So Donnie on his face mask has a full face head piece, and he's got these like little wing things off the side. He's got a real Batman face going on there. I love Batman. I don't know what exactly that means. It looks like a mutagen spray. His legs, the only movement is at the hip, but he is pretty cool. So let's have a look at the accessories that came with him. I don't know exactly. It looks like the same thing as on his chest piece, but he has a gold see-through shield, Donnie power. And this, now I'm just going to assume this goes on his wrist. Well, looks like it does. Maybe it shoots things or something. And then last of all, the piece that I have no friggin' clue. It looks like a sidekick, an amber sidekick or something, or a statue of him. I don't know what that is. I don't even know if it's a turtle. It looks like a frog. Donnie immortalized himself in amber. But that is really, really cool. I'm digging it. And look at the shell pattern on his cape. Cool. He is going to be a really cool piece. Okay, baby, you set up Superhero Donnie. Have a look, and whatever that is, I think it's his pet or something. You set those up behind the Mousers for Mummy. You're really good at making the scene. You want to set them up fighting the Mousers? So, our last piece to look at today that Giant Leo brought us is this vintage Rocksteady. Now, this is really cool because this is actually... I was a little upset when they brought out the new Rocksteady and Bebop. I don't think they looked as cool as they did in their vintage selves. I'm not sure if you agree. I like the new Turtles a bit more than the original Turtles, but These guys I thought looked really cool in their vintage self, so I got them. Now it's interesting that this checklist is actually different to the checklist on the Donnie, so this is the smallest. Original 1988 figures. Let's have a look.
Falls down the hearts. I can't get it to
He falls down, does he? Let's see if Mum can get him to stand up. Voila! Mummy got him standing up. It wasn't very easy, but I managed to do it. Alright, so Rocksteady's held in with this a little tie at the back here. Let's spin it round and round and round. Okay, and Rocksteady should pop out. Got a checklist. Now he comes with these accessories that you need to actually remove. This is actually very vintage, this style. I remember all my old toys and you had to kind of pop them out of the plastic. So can I do it? Yep. We got
Maybe you can do the mouses.
a machine, a rifle, or a machine gun. Oh, they're attacking poor superhero Donnie. Can he save the day? And we have a city sewer shield. That is so cool. Minus this piece that's stuck on it. And, oh wow, hunting blade. Rocksteady is certainly not one to be messed with. Arrgh! Rocksteady's also very close to the Stormtrooper laser. I think he's trying to upgrade. Hang on, I'm going to review him, baby. Okay. So, let's have a look at vintage style Rocksteady. Obviously, the face is a lot longer and he is a bit more comic book style, but I think he kind of looks like this because his whole he should look like this because his whole personality is kind of goofballish. Him and Bebop were mutagened from men back in the day as well. I know they are in the new story, but they kept true to that. He's just kind of a dork. Wasn't very smart in the human world. Wasn't much smarter after they gave him some horns and grey skin. So he looks cool. He goes down to this very hairy chest, and his style is actually kind of interesting. And then it looks like he actually has turtle plates on these knee protectors or thigh protectors actually here. He just has a belt on. A rough part down his spine, some army cargo-ish pants that go in elastic around his shoes. So he looks pretty cool. He looks like your classic not too bright minion. Let's stick a sewer shield in his hand here. And what does he want? Is there actually a place you can put his knife? Okay, so I'm going to slip his knife down the back. That looks kind of cool there, and I'm going to give him the gun, the hunting gun, because it's kind of cool. A rhino with a hunting gun. He's pretty cool.
I know what to do.
So is he going to be leading the Mausers? Is he? Oh no, Blake! Blake is upgrading him to the Stormtrooper laser. I don't think Donnie's going to stand a chance. Donnie better have some pretty amazing superhero skills there. You know what though? Donnie has a giant Leo on his side. So my boy has upgraded Rocksteady some to have a Stormtrooper laser gun and his other gun in his other hand. With this Mauser armor about to attack superhero Donnie. Poor Donnie. But Donnie has an ace up his sleeve in giant Leo who can just squish them all under his feet. But as you can see, Ninja Turtle toys are really cool toys. The stories that the boys can do with them is amazing, and you can integrate them into other things. Just like Rocksteady, he's throwing his silly little belt away and his hunting knife, and he's saying, hey, I'm just gonna shoot him. Poor Donnie! Can Donnie save the day? Or will the Mausers and Rocksteady and Shredder finally win? Stay tuned for the next episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I catched something.
What did you get?
I'll show you.
What?
I found some more stuff in here.
He's found more toys. We better go. If you love Ninja Turtle toys, please give this video a thumbs up.
We're doing Leo had those toys.
Someone spotted a secret stash behind Mummy's sewing machine. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here and we love to
See ya.
Thanks very much for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Catch you later, alligator.
Don't forget the seeds. What do we have to buy?